Well, we're in a bit of a pickle here. I'm gonna grab the... No, ah! Okay, that's fine. Hello everybody and welcome back to The Long Drive. Today we are going to be revisiting Killerpluschek's challenge that I had named the Don't Fall Into the Void Challenge. For those of you who don't remember the Don't Fall Into the Void Challenge, it is the challenge where we turn off the terrain generation and the road becomes a ribbon floating in space. The point of this challenge is to see how far you can get, but there's a couple of caveats. The first being you're not allowed to use the brakes at all. You can't brake. But you can let off the gas to get around turns. The other thing is that you're not going to be able to collect fuel cans because, as you can see from here, if I turn off the terrain generation, the fuel can, it doesn't stick around, really. 3, 2, 1, bye, fuel can. See, there it goes. Now, that's probably not going to matter because this challenge is actually way harder than it sounds. And I've got a full tank of gas. We're not going to use it. We're not going to use it. Like, not at all. Now, you might be wondering what that menu was that I just pulled up. That's Rendon's trainer. But I did talk to the dev and he agreed to re-add this functionality to the game just for the use in this challenge. I don't know when he's planning on doing it, but it was a conversation that we had. So you should be able to take this challenge as well. And I'm going to be the one setting the benchmark. You may recall that when we did this the first time, the car had a tendency to run into solid air and just off the road. We don't have that issue anymore. So I'm thinking I should be able to get a pretty fair distance to set this benchmark. If I use the brake, I minus 2 kilometers from my total. Okay? Like, so let's say I've gone 3 kilometers. I brake because something appears in the... Oh, this might be a problem. I brake because something appears in the road. I am now only at 1 kilometer. I have a hole in my arm. Is there... Ugh! Alright. Anyway, enough stalling. Let's get to it. Oh, one additional rule that I remember that I was using. When
the sun is a deadly laser,
you can brake, you can stop and just, you know, hold until the sun goes down all the way. So it's not laser beaming you in the face anymore, because that is, it'll make you fly off the road and it's just really unfair. So also keep in mind that we've only turned off the terrain generation. So there are still rocks and things in the middle of the road that can, they can throw you off. Obviously, whenever you reattempt, you're using the same seed, so you're going to get used to your road eventually. You'll be able to get further and further, hopefully, with each run. Alright, so the sun is lasering me in the face, so I'm going to stop and wait for it to go all the way down. So this is what I mean, you're allowed to do this. There we go. The sun is no longer lasering me in the face. So what kind of score am I going to set, you might be asking? Well, I'm hoping to set a mid-range score so you still have a hope of beating me. And also I don't think I have the ability to make a high score because this is actually... There's a certain amount of anxiety to this. Especially since the wheel is really, like, jerky. So, yeah. Because I'm using my mouse and keyboard. Keep that in mind. I'm not using my gamepad or my steering wheel. I feel that would be an unfair advantage. If you want to do this with a gamepad or a steering wheel, please, you know, make your own leaderboard. This is for the mouse and keyboard boys only. Because a steering wheel gives you much smoother steering options. Okay, so we're going at about 140, which is probably inadvisable. That's a rock. That's a rock. Don't hit the brake. Don't hit the brake. Yes. .7. You got to keep an eye on your kilometers too, because when you fall off the road, you'll start gaining kilometers, and you won't be able to read your thing anymore. So I am keeping a passive eye on it over here. That song is open source by now, right? Like, it's so old. Pretty sure it is. Although I can't check because I don't know how to Google. There's some music student watching this and they're like, no, that's wrong. Stop. Guarantee. 10 kilometers. And no surprise rocks yet. Is that a rock? That is a rock. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, I'm actually doing pretty good this time because the car's not just running into air. That's the thing, though. That's overconfidence. I'm going 100 and... Rock! Rock, 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 rock! Oh, here it goes. Wait, what's my kilometers? 12. Yep, 12.2. I know that if there are some of you out there that are just crazy, and if you take this challenge, you're gonna use like a whole tank of gas, and that's scary to me. Like, at least I can be the winner for a little while by being the only person doing this, because as soon as I put this video up, someone's gonna beat me, I guarantee it. Alright. We gotta beat 13.2 or 12.2, this number. We gotta beat this number. I think if we get to 14, that would be a progress, so... As long as I don't accidentally use the brakes. We got this. 14 doesn't sound like a bad number to be able to... Oops. By the way, I'm only doing 3 runs in this video. That way, it doesn't take me 5,000 years to edit it, to be completely honest. That's the whole reason. Oh, no. Okay, maybe 4. Maybe 4 runs. Unless we stay on the road. Reverse, reverse, reverse. You didn't reverse. You sad sack of tomato juice. Actually, yeah, I'll be the winner for a little while just by default because no one else can turn the terrain off. Haha! Octo number 1. Until they re-add the functionality, then someone's gonna go like 180 kilometers. Hey, let me know in the comments below. I really, really want to play... I really, really want to play the long drive correctly, where we actually go out and strike out into the desert with a vehicle without Rundon's trainer, you know, no Elon. Well, maybe Elon will make cameo appearances just to keep the episodes fresh, and actually go the 5,000 kilometers through the desert to the end. But I want to know if that's something that you guys are going to be interested in watching, because by no means is that going to be high energy content. Now we're talking single video, like single episodes that would probably be anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. And it's just going to be driving and salvaging, maybe with some witty commentary if I can get my brain working while I'm recording. But let's face it, that doesn't happen too often. So, let me know in the comments if you would be interested in seeing a video series formatted just for playing the long drive properly. Maybe it could be a stream series if I could figure out how to stream on YouTube safely. I'm going to hit that rock and fly off the... I don't have any... Okay, well, we're still on the road. Cool. Anyway, yeah, maybe it can be a stream, but I would have to find out how to stream on YouTube. So just let me know, because that series would take a lot of work. I'm sure some of you are actually going to be interested in something like that. So, just putting it out there that it is a possibility if enough interest is vocalized. And we've already gone 6.4 kilometers. We're well on our way to beating our last record. This is like the brightest red It's also the color of my real car, which is kind of why I chose it. Well, I didn't choose it. It was already this color. I just de-rusted it and cleaned it. Oh! I think that was the tiny little rock that messed me up last time. Yep. We're past our last... Okay, so it was 12-2. Good to know. So we are now making progress, which means that you have more distance to beat. Octo number 1. Rock. What? What? Oh, I didn't expect that. Well, so my final distance, I think, was going to be about 13.3. So, buses, huh? I didn't even consider that that would be an issue. All right, here we are, starting again. Don't worry, I won't make you watch the whole thing. Unless I crash right now, then, you know, you're going to watch the whole thing because there's no editing there. There's a place called Kokomo. Oh, bad things happened. Hello? What? I'm not even... Okay. Oh, God. Okay. I wonder if I can recreate this car in automation. I don't think so. I don't think there's a body type like this. Reverse, 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 reverse. Reverse. Well, we're in a bit of a pickle here. I'm gonna grab the... No, ah! Okay, that's fine. Declining numbers at an even rate. At the count of 1, we both accelerate. My Stingray is light, the slicks are starting to spin, but the 413's really digging in. Gotta be cool now, power shift, here we go. Oh, super stock darts winding out in low, but my fuel injected Stingray's really starting to go. To get the traction, I'm a rat in the clutch. My pressure plate's burning, that machine's too much. Da 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 da. Oh my God! Okay, bunny death. I'm cool with that. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. We will definitely come back to this challenge because I suspect somebody will definitely beat me and I'm going to have to reclaim my title. So, I will see you guys in the next one. See ya!